Good morning, friends. Greetings and welcome to the Brightside, your nutritional program dedicated to the understanding of the vast world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. I'm your host, Pharmacist Ben, nutritional pharmacist, registered pharmacist number 12275. I specialize in using nutritional supplements where other healthcare practitioners use toxic pharmaceutical drugs and deadly medical procedures. If you suspect that there are natural nutritional roads to your vitality and health and well-being and to addressing your health challenges, whatever they may be, but you don't know where to begin, you have come to the right place. As you listen to the Bright Side every day, you are more and more in control of your body, you are more and more knowledgeable, and you know you can overcome any health issue. That is why we are here every day on the Bright Side, helping clear up the sometimes confusing world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. Over the last 27 years of practicing pharmacy, I have seen drug-free recoveries from diabetes and hypertension and obesity and skin diseases like acne, psoriasis, eczema, rosacea, digestive ailments, autoimmune issues of all kinds, recoveries that by the standards of modern medicine can only be called a miracle. But what is in the world of the body, what is in the world of biology, standard operating procedure. Because the human biological system is a healing system. It's a regenerating system. It is designed divinely to heal and renew itself on a moment-to-moment basis. And while some folks may call that healing system a miracle, it really is no miracle at all. It is simply the way the body works. If you have questions about health or nutrition, we are here for you. If you have questions about prescription drugs, if you want to get off your meds and get on a good nutritional supplement program, we welcome your phone calls on the Bright Side at 855-660-4261. If you want to help a loved one get off their meds, 855-660-4261 is your number. Of course, if you have questions about the longevity products, the ones I take and the ones I recommend, 855-660-4261 is your call-in number on the Bright Side. Try to get on board early so we can get to as many calls as possible, 855-660-4261. If you want to purchase any of the longevity products or join the Brightside Ben team and start a longevity business for a one-time $10 fee, you can own your own business and make money selling longevity products and enjoy all the tax benefits associated with having your own business. All for a one-time $10 fee. You can call the Brightside Ben phone team at 866-735-2470. That's 866-735-2470. Or you can head over to my website, brightsideben.com. Take a look at our shopping cart with all the longevity products and click on the Join the Team link on the upper left-hand corner of the page. And somebody will get back to you with information about how you can join the Brightside Ben team and start your own longevity business and make some money helping spread the word about the power and importance of a good nutritional supplement program. Also want to encourage everybody to check out my blog, pharmacistben.com, which we update regularly with news stories and blog posts. Got one coming up on a very interesting non-essential nutrient that we'll be talking about here at the end of the week. That should be up today or tomorrow. That's pharmacistben.com, and thank you to Robert Lundgren, my webmaster, who does such a fine job on my blog. Thanks, Robert. Appreciate you very much. All right. We are talking about the hardening protein cysteine. Super important protein. It's not an essential nutrient. It's not an essential amino acid. It is derived from an essential amino acid, which we'll be talking about here momentarily. But in itself is not essential, although it's a good idea to make sure that you're getting enough cysteine. Cysteine, in addition to being a very important component of the skin hardening element keratin, also important for hair. Cysteine intake can help you with frizzy hair or with skin problems. Making sure that you're metabolizing and utilizing cysteine correctly can be an important strategy for dealing with acne, pimples, milia. We spent lots of time talking about that, and I'm not going to repeat that. If you're interested in learning more, if you're just checking out the program today, head over to benfuchsarchives.com, and in the search box, put in cysteine and keratin and skin, and you'll get tons of information. I want to move on to some of the detox properties of cysteine. Cysteine is a very important detox element, especially in its NAC form. If you've been listening to this program or you've been to any of my presentations over the years, you know I love this stuff. NAC is my favorite non-essential nutritional supplement. It's a great detox element. It's great for protecting your body from mercury and heavy metals. It's super important for liver health, and we've talked about this so much. I'm not going to repeat myself. I do want to mention that NAC has some topical applications. You can use it to reduce the irritation of substances, medicinal substances like benzoyl peroxide or even retinoic acid. A lot of folks try to use retinoic acid or benzoyl peroxide for acne, retinoic acid for acne or for anti-aging, and they'll find that they get irritated. If you tried to use benzoyl peroxide, if you've tried to use retinoic acid, Retin-A, which are both of these can be important, benzoyl peroxide for acne, Retin-A for anti-aging. If you've tried to use these two ingredients, but you found that they were too irritating, you got red or inflamed, break open a capsule of NAC, put some of the powder in a little bit of retinoic acid cream or your benzoyl peroxide lotion and kind of mix it up in your hand. And the antioxidant properties and the detox properties of NAC can help reduce the inflammation and the irritation that's associated with these two particularly active skin pharmaceuticals, skin medicinals. That way, you can get the benefits of your Retin-A, the anti-aging benefits, the skin acne benefits, anti-acne benefits, as well as the anti-acne and medicinal benefits of benzoyl peroxide without the irritation. Taking NAC orally, internally, can help protect your skin from sunburn. Taking NAC internally can be helpful for your eyes, too. Many eye formulations and eye vitamins will feature NAC. If you ever talk to anybody about the power and the importance of nutritional supplementation and how effective nutritional supplementation can be, and they give you that the blank stare, or they think that you're crazy, or you're a fanatic, or they don't believe in nutrients, or they're trained in the medical model, just have them take some N-acetylcysteine, have them take maybe 500 milligrams a day for a couple of weeks, right? Actually, have them go out in the sun, and then watch how long they burn. And have them pay attention to how long it takes for their skin to burn. Sometimes it takes 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, depending on how their skin is. And then you say to them, okay, I'll tell you what, it took you 15 minutes to burn, 20 minutes to burn. Now I want you to take some N-acetylcysteine for maybe a couple of weeks, take 500 milligrams, and then go out in the sun again and watch what happens. For the vast majority of people, they will notice that they're not burning anywhere near as regularly simply by supplementing with a little NAC. I'm not talking about getting on a full-blown nutritional supplement program here, folks. I'm talking about just supplementing with NAC. That's how powerful this stuff is. Now, the effects that you get for protecting your skin from the sun and from sunburn, they will translate into effects for your eyes and effects for your liver, effects for your entire body. But you'll observe it visibly. You'll notice it dramatically on your skin. That same protective effect that you get from NAC on your skin, you'll get internally as well. And it's a good way to demonstrate to non-believers, folks who don't believe in the importance of nutritional supplementation, how just taking a supplement orally can have dramatic effects on the health of your body, specifically in this case for your skin. But as I say, those benefits will translate into effects for the rest of your body. One of the most interesting and little appreciated roles for N-acetylcysteine, at least potentially, involves mental health. Depression, anxiety, bipolar issues, and other psychological issues have physical symptoms. For example, it's been shown that folks who are depressed and have bipolar disorder may be dealing with nutritional deficiencies, especially with antioxidant depletion. I don't mean physical symptoms, I mean physical signs, such as antioxidant depletion. Folks who have depression or other mental health issues may have some physical depletion or some lack of physical nutrients, such as antioxidants. Same with schizophrenic patients. Schizophrenic patients also show up with a reduction in antioxidant levels, especially as a function of damage to fats and proteins in neurons, in nerve cells, and in brain cells. The manic state, if you're dealing with bipolar issues or mania, that especially predisposes you to deficiencies in antioxidant protection, because as your body is speeding up in the manic state, it's burning through antioxidants as well as other nutrients. Cysteine, the amino acid cysteine in the NAC form, has been shown to provide protection against some of these mental health issues. It also has been shown to provide protection against excitotoxins, particularly glutamates like MSG. According to Dr. Russell Blaylock, who does a lot of work on excitotoxins and has been around for a long time. I don't always agree with Dr. Blaylock, but he's got a lot of good things to say when it comes to excitotoxicity and nutritional supplementation for excitotoxins. According to Dr. Blaylock, many brain health issues, including Alzheimer's disease, as well as other dementias, as well as excitotoxicity, can cause depletion of nerve cell antioxidants, and NAC is a mega important antioxidant, especially for nerve cells. NAC supplementation can be one of the most effective ways to protect cells from the effects of oxidation, as well as generally supporting antioxidant status for general protection. All right, I'm Pharmacist Ben. You are listening to The Bright Side on the Genesis Communication Network. We will be back right after this.
Hi, I'm Dr. Joel Wallach, veterinarian and naturopathic physician. The Dead Doctors Don't Lie guy with an important message. Take charge of your health. Do not continue to blindly follow the system that has failed us all. I appreciate GCN listeners because you're open-minded and intelligent. If our system is so great, why is it that the United States, the USA, ranks nearly 60th worldwide in longevity and number 1 in obesity? All the while we spend more money than all the other countries combined annually on unnecessary health care procedures and toxic drugs. It doesn't take much to get on track. Not with the government or pharmaceutical companies, but rather you in control of your own health with a basic understanding of nutrition and supplementation. FDI Longevity has the finest quality health, sports, and energy supplements available. GCN listeners are invited to join our team of people who want to stay healthy well into old age. We are currently looking for specialists to represent FDI Longevity and Save America. To buy products at wholesale prices or join our business team, go to GCNteam.com. That's GCNteam.com. Support GCN. Get healthy.
Hi, this is Gary Cooper with Midas Resources, Gold and Silver. Government shutdown, inept politicians, entitlements, looming Obamacare. The death of the U.S. dollar as the global reserve currency is what nobody wants to acknowledge. We have a debt bubble that cannot be paid and will eventually crash the dollar. If you're concerned about keeping your money, why not consider storing your wealth in gold and silver? Call me, Gary Cooper, at 1-800-686-2237, extension 130. Together we'll discuss your options of buying gold and silver. Again, the global elite have plans for your money, and it doesn't include you. So call me, Gary Cooper, at 1-800-686-2237, extension 130, and we'll discuss your options of buying precious metals. Also, I can send you information on how you can roll over your IRA or 401k into a precious metal IRA. Again, don't get caught with money in your account when the dollar crashes. Call me, Gary Cooper, at 1-800-686-2237, extension 130.
Great news, pure water lovers. BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com has a special discount offer for all GCN listeners. You can't do better than a Big Berkey for economy. For only 1.7 cents a gallon, a single set of filters can last for 5 to 10 years. There's none better than a Big Berkey for emergency preparedness as a backup water source. And you just can't beat a Big Berkey to remove dangerous chlorine, all types of fluoride, pathogenic bacteria, cysts, parasites, and unhealthy byproducts from municipal water. Berkey water filter systems are even powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water. For the gold standard in water filters, get a Big Berkey at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. And all GCN listeners get 5% off all ceramic filter systems. For details, call 1-877-99-BERKEY. That's 877-99-BERKEY. Big Berkey Water Filters, for the love of clean water.
This alert just came in. This special announcement is for business owners and leaders of organizations who've been waiting for the right time to build. General Steel has made it impossible to wait any longer with rock-bottom prices that could save you thousands. That's right. General Steel, America's leader in pre-engineered structures, is offering buildings at prices you will never see again. Don't miss these prices. A 50 by 100 for under $30,000. You heard right. That's 5,000 square feet under $30,000. Manufacturers, if you need a larger building, try a 100 by 100 commercial building for $129,000. You can't afford to rent with these prices. Imagine a 70 by 100 foot church building for under $69,000. With the economy improving and interest rates still at historic lows, you can't afford to wait. So call 866-91-STEEL. Lock in your price now. Take delivery in spring. 866-91-STEEL. That's 866-917-8335.
Not just an alternative to the mainstream media. We're the premier independent talk radio network. We are G.
We're back on the bright side. I am Pharmacist Ben. Our phone number is 855-660-4261. If you have questions about health, nutrition, prescription drugs, medications, you want to get off your meds and get on a good nutritional supplement program, we can help you. I want to welcome our new listeners today. I did a talk for Longevity Talk this Saturday. Had a lot of new folks at the talk, and I'm sure quite a few of them are listening to the program today, so welcome to the Brightside. We are here every day, 8 to 9 Pacific and 10 to 11 Central Time, helping spread the good news about the power of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. Whatever your health challenges are, my friends, they are correctable and they are reversible. And step number one to reversing and correcting any kind of health challenge that you have is get yourself on a good nutritional supplement program. We can help you do that. If you have questions, we can help you out at 855-660-4261. Also, if you have a success story you'd like to share or you simply want to contribute to the conversation, 855-660-4261. And I'd love to have you join the Brightside Ben team as well. If you want to make some money selling Longevity products and help spread the word, you can call the Brightside Ben phone team at 866-735-2470, or you can head over to brightsideben.com and click on the Join the Team link on the upper left-hand corner of the page. If you want to purchase any Longevity products, you can do that as well at brightsideben.com. Make sure you take a look at the Beyond Tangy Tangerine Multivitamin Mineral Complex Powder. Add a little bit to water and drink. It's a wonderful way to get your B vitamins and vitamin C and all your water-soluble nutrients as well as your fatty nutrients. When you wake up first thing in the morning, we tend to be deficient in these water-soluble nutrients, especially if you've gone to the bathroom one or two times in the middle of the night. You tend to be deficient because as you urinate, as you lose water, you're losing your electrolytes, you're losing your potassium, you're losing your magnesium, your calcium, your phosphorus, and your chloride, and you're also losing your vitamin C and B complex. So it's important first thing in the morning to make sure that you're replacing those nutrients. I often wonder how many times or about the connection between nutrient deficiency and the loss of these water-soluble nutrients and that sluggish feeling that we have first thing in the morning when we feel like we need coffee. How much of that sluggish feeling is due to the fact that we've lost these powerful energy-providing electrical water-soluble nutrients through urinating in the middle of the night? So try out the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, now Beyond Tangy Tangerine 2.0, especially first thing in the morning, and make sure you're sipping on it slowly throughout the day, giving yourself, in effect, an IV drip of good nutrition. And you can find out all about the product at brightsideben.com, or you can call the Brightside Ben phone team at 866-735-2470. Okay, we're talking cysteine and cysteine's antioxidant powerful detox form, N-acetylcysteine, so powerful it's used in emergency rooms as a liver protocol for liver poisoning. Same stuff you can buy at the health food store for $15 or so for a month's supply or even a 2-month supply. It's great for brain health, mental health. That's one of its underappreciated roles. Dr. Blaylock talks about using it for excitotoxicity, to protect yourself from excitotoxins, which are chemicals that jack up brain chemistry. Dr. Blaylock also talks about using vitamin C and vitamin E. Those are all protective. Those are both protective against excitotoxins. Magnesium probably is as well. In terms of NAC's protective effects, its antioxidant effects, its detoxing effects, there's a very interesting relationship between the mineral selenium and cysteine. In fact, selenium and cysteine are mutually attracted to each other. They're magnetically attracted to each other. They form something called selenocysteine, which is basically just a chemical that has a selenium piece and a cysteine piece. When you're taking your NAC, it's probably a good idea to take a little selenium with it. Selenocysteine, selenium cysteine, has an interesting magnetic ability to attract stray chunks of minerals and guide them out of the body. This magnetic attraction of minerals is called chelation, and selenocysteine, selenium and cysteine, is one of the substances that the body uses to protect itself from electrified toxins, positively charged heavy metals and toxins like mercury and cadmium and lead. I did a conference yesterday for some folks in Austin on Fukushima, and we talked about using selenium for protection from mercury. In fact, that is one of the ways the body protects itself from mercury toxicity, is by using selenium and selenocysteine. Selenocysteine, selenium cysteine, is one of the most powerful detox and cancer fighters in the body. If you're dealing with any immune system health issues, especially liver issues like hepatitis, any liver issue, really, you'd be smart to make sure you're getting 200 to 400 micrograms, even up to 600 micrograms of your ultimate selenium, and throwing in around 500 to 1,000 milligrams of NAC. Glutathione, we talk about that all the time on this program. Glutathione is the body's master cancer fighter and master detoxifying substance. If you're dealing with cancer, it's probably a good idea to make sure you're boosting your glutathione levels, either by getting glutathione intravenously or helping your body build glutathione. And guess what? Glutathione is a type of selenocysteine. Glutathione requires, at least some types of glutathione require selenium, and they also have a cysteine component. So by using 100 to 200 to 400 micrograms of your ultimate selenium and throwing in around 500 to 1,000 milligrams of NAC, you can help your body build the selenocysteine glutathione and help your body fight cancer and support other immune issues, support other immune health issues, as well as protecting yourself from radiation and mercury toxicity. There's another form of cysteine that's really interesting, and this has medicinal properties and protective properties, just like NAC, and that's called SAC. Like NAC, SAC will protect your liver. SAC will protect against heavy metals. SAC has anti-cancer properties. And you're not going to find any SAC in any health food store, but you will find SAC in high concentrations in garlic. Many of the wonderful benefits that people associated with garlic, the detox benefits, the cardiovascular benefits, the diabetic benefits, blood sugar stabilizing benefits, protection from cancer, especially prostate cancer, improving blood fats, improving cholesterol, improving hypertension and circulatory system issues, brain health, nerve health issues. These are all the things that have been associated with garlic. Well, guess what? The benefits associated with garlic come from its SAC content, from its cysteine content. In fact, garlic has a lot of cysteine compounds in it, and this is this is the main reason actually why garlic is considered to be such a powerful nutritional food. Garlic has selenium in it as well. Garlic has sulfur in it as well from the cysteine, and that's what gives the cysteine and the sulfur are what gives garlic the characteristic pungent kind of sulfury smell that everybody knows. It's basically, a large part of it anyway, a large part of that sulfury smell and the cysteine smell comes from a compound called allicin, A-L-L-I-C-I-N. Sometimes you'll see garlic pills labeled as high allicin content. The technical name for garlic is actually allium, and that's probably has something to do with the fact that it contains lots of these allicin-like compounds. Interestingly, garlic doesn't really have a lot of allicin in it until it's broken, until it's crushed up somehow, until the bulb is broken and exposed to the air. Oxygen in the air activates or oxidizes other chemicals in the garlic, which then get converted and form this stuff called allicin, which is really a type of chemical warfare for the garlic plant. Remember, plants don't want to be eaten. Garlic doesn't want to be eaten. Seeds don't want to be eaten. Vegetation doesn't want to be eaten. And so the plant kingdom, vegetables, have developed this evolutionary strategy. They produce these defensive chemicals. We call the defensive chemicals phytonutrients, but they really are just chemical warfare for a garlic plant or any other plant. All right, got more to say here about allicin and garlic and NAC, and we'll take your phone calls as well when we come back from our break. 855-660-4261 is...
Self-reliance, survival supplies, survival skills, national experts. Get it all at the only free-to-attend national event exclusively for preppers. This spring in Tulsa, it's the National Preppers and Survivalist Expo, a must-be-there event presented by American Living. This massive expo will include special guests, David Mays from Nat Geo's Doomsday Preppers, plus GCN's own Dr. Joel Wallach via live video conference. Hear Dr. Bones, Nurse Amy, and members of the American Prepper Network, along with many other leading national experts. Learn life-saving tips, CPR, how to handle crisis situations, walk through a bomb shelter, and much, much more. 2 big days, April 5th and 6th at the Tulsa Expo Square in Tulsa, Oklahoma. That's April 5th and 6th. Doors open at 9 a.m. with absolutely free admission. Don't miss the National Preppers and Survivalists Expo, America's largest emergency preparedness event. Get your free tickets now. NPSExpo.com. That's NPSExpo.com.
We travel so much, and having a fake TV, well, it gives added peace of mind.
Burglars look for houses that appear to be easy targets. But fake TV can fool even professional burglars into thinking someone is home watching television.
As a recent widow living alone, it gives me great peace of mind to set my fake TV near a window and know that passing motorists and pedestrians will think someone is home watching TV when I'm actually away from home.
Fake TV easily plugs into any outlet, just like a light on a timer.
And they're so easy to use. You just plug them in and they're ready to go. Plus, they're so affordable that we have one upstairs and downstairs.
Fake TV is only $29.95 with free shipping. Order your fake TV by calling 877-5FAKE-TV or go to faketv.com. That's 877-532-5388 or faketv.com. Fake TV, the burglar deterrent.
Don't complain about your cable bill going up and up and up. Do something about it. Grab a pencil and jot down this special number, 1-855-905-MY-TV. The more cable TV rates go up, the better digital satellite TV looks. Say goodbye to the cable guy and get more of your favorite channels in 100% digital quality for less money. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. Sign up for packages starting as low as $19.99, and there's no equipment to buy. You get free HD TV upgrade, a free DVR upgrade, and free professional installation. You control what you watch when you watch it. Record your favorite shows. Pause and rewind live TV. Even skip the commercials. Watch local channels too. At just $19.99, what are you waiting for? Pull out your major credit or debit card. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV. Say goodbye to the cable guy. Cut costs and get more. 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV.
I will never forget the day my son Jeremy told me he hated me and slammed the door in my face. I'm behavioral therapist Janet Lehman. Behavior problems can turn the child you love and your life into a nightmare. That's why my husband James and I created the Total Transformation, the step-by-step program that shows you how to fix the worst behavior problems and get your child to respect and listen to you again. No matter what the behavior, defiance, backtalk, angry outbursts, disrespect, we can help you stop it. Now you can get the Total Transformation for free. All you need to do is get the program and let us know how it works for you. You can keep it forever for free.
Limited number of free programs available. Call now. 1-888-912-1595. 1-888-912-1595. That's 1-888-912-1595. 1-888-912-1595.
Hi, this is Steve Sanchez, and based on a recent study, it was found that 57 million Americans had legal issues over the last 12 months, but only 60% of those studied sought out the services of a lawyer. Why? In a nutshell, affordability. Well, my friends at Legal Shield have created a solution that can help you not if, but when you need an attorney. For as little as $17 per month, Legal Shield will provide you unlimited access to qualified attorneys at an accomplished law firm for advice and counsel on legal issues, no matter how serious or trivial. For over 40 years and with 1.4 million families across North America, Legal Shield can help you, the loyal GCN listener. Representatives are standing by now to answer your questions, so call them now at 1-855-340-SAVE. That's 1-855-340-7283, or visit them at lsprotection.com. That's lsprotection.com.
Results will vary from case to case.
Free from the shackles of corporate America, we're the place for independent thinkers. GC.
We're back on the bright side. I am pharmacist Ben. We're talking cysteine and sulfur and detoxification. Garlic is a great source of cysteine. It contains something called S-A-cysteine, similar to N-A-cysteine, similar to NAC. This garlic is filled with these sulfur compounds that are wonderfully detoxifying, but you got to kind of crush the garlic first. These phytonutrients, these plant nutrients, are defensive chemicals, and they tend to be released when a plant is broken up, when a plant is crushed up. The allicin, the active ingredient in garlic, is made in response to garlic being crushed up. It's the plant's attempt to keep animals and bugs and pests from eating it. So when you crush your garlic or cut your garlic up, the garlic plant thinks, if it thinks, kind of thinks, I suppose, that it's being eaten, so it releases these toxins, what it considers to be toxins that can affect the animal that's eating them, but we consider them, our body considers these plant toxins to be phytoplant nutrients. The fact that these compounds are produced upon crushing and exposure to oxygen is the reason why, at least according to conventional kitchen wisdom, you want to make sure that you break apart and crush your garlic cloves and let them sit out a little bit before you use them. That's supposed to assure the production of these allicin compounds. You don't want to leave your garlic out too long. The allicin is unstable, and over time it's going to begin to break down, rendering the garlic far less medicinal and potent. Lately, it's become evident that even though for many years allicin was supposed to be the main ingredient in garlic that was responsible for its beneficial effects, as it turns out, the allicin is actually broken down in the liver before it can have any blood effects or systemic effects. So recently, food scientists are thinking that it's not the allicin at all that is responsible for the medicinal effects of garlic. Stomach and intestinal juices probably contribute to the degradation of allicin, which apparently is quite an unstable compound. In any case, garlic can be very, very medicinal and very healing, largely because of its sulfur compounds. Even if it's not allicin, there are sulfur compounds in garlic that have wonderful medicinal properties. So go crazy on the garlic. I love garlic personally. I don't know why. Some folks just don't like the taste of it or the smell of garlic for whatever reason. Personally, I love the stuff, and I put it everywhere. Wonderfully medicinal stuff. Not so much in the capsules, by the way. I'm always skeptical about garlic capsules and garlic tablets, but garlic as a food or garlic as a plant or as a vegetable can be wonderfully, wonderfully medicinal. Go crazy on garlic. All right, let's see. We're talking about cysteine as a hardening molecule. We talked about it as a protective molecule, but there is a downside to cysteine. There's a toxic side to cysteine, and I'm going to tell you about that tomorrow as we continue talking about amino acids and sulfur for amino acids, including sulfur amino acids for bone building and bone health. Our number today, 855-660-4261. We do have a couple lines open for you. We'll get your calls here in just a minute. I've been getting a whole bunch of emails. Got one from Brandy. She sent a lot of these. Brandy in Texas. She wants to know about juice fasting and vitiligo. And I'm sorry I haven't returned your many messages and emails, Brandy. And I apologize for that. I'm way backed up. I'm going to answer your question here on the radio. Hopefully you're listening. Brandy says, I heard you talk about a 2-day fast to reset the digestive system and reduce inflammation. You said to use juices during the cleanse. Can you be more specific? I will search your website for more info. I hope to hear from you. Also, my sister has vitiligo and other health ailments, and she'd like to get advice. She has digestive issues, no kidding, chronic headaches, body, bone aches, and pain. This is, when you have vitiligo or you have any other skin condition, the chances are really, really good that you got stuff going on inside your body as well. So let me get to the vitiligo question here in a minute. And if you're on hold, hang tight. I'll get to you here as soon as I finish this up. Let's see. So juice fast to reset the digestive system. Stay away from anything really sweet. Carrots, probably just a tiny little bit of carrot and a little bit of beet. A lot of folks, when they do juices, go crazy on carrot and beet and apples. If you go to those juice bars that are supposed to be healthy, a lot of times these juice bars will give you 90% apple juice with a little bit of vegetable juice in there. Apples, of course, do have some good nutritional value, but they also have lots and lots of sugar, especially if you're juicing the apple. That way you're not getting the fiber. Whenever you juice a fruit, unless you're using a Vitamix, you're losing the fiber, and the fiber is one of the main ways the body protects itself from the quick burst of sugar that's found in the fruit. So you got to be really careful if you're using fruit juices. If you're going to vegetable juice, go savory. Use garlic, use onion, use spinach, use broccoli, use kale, use turnips. And then throw a little bit of carrot in there. Throw a little bit of beet in there. Throw in some wheatgrass, too. Wheatgrass is wonderfully medicinal. And when you say doing a juice fast, you can spend all day doing juice. One of the neat things about juices is especially if you spin them in a Vitamix, is you're going to electrify the nutrients in the juice, the phytonutrients in the juice, and that makes the juice very, very satisfying. The same thing can be true if you just use lemon juice or lime juice, or even if you use lemon water or lime water or cucumber water for that matter, or berry water. And the difference between a berry water and a fruit water, or vegetable water and a vegetable juice is a vegetable water is just a little bit of vegetable or a little bit of fruit with a whole bunch of water, as opposed to just juice, which is the liquid portion of the fruit and the vegetable with maybe a touch of water in there to dilute it a little bit. But either way, whether you're doing a juice water, a vegetable water, or a vegetable juice, you'll find these liquids very, very satisfying because, number one, the phytonutrients will give you, the plant nutrients will give you some nutritional value, and a lot of times we get hungry because we don't have nutrients. Just replacing the B complex and the electrolytes and the other nutrients that you get from the vegetables, just replacing them can have a satisfying effect. But also electrification, by spinning these things in a vortex in your blender, in your Vitamix, that can also make these juices and waters very, very satisfying. We eat and we're hungry neurally, brain-wise. We're not always hungry and we not always feel like eating because our stomach is empty. We're hungry and we feel like eating, and eating behavior is regulated by brain chemistry, and the brain is constantly reading the blood for nutrition and nutritional value. By giving ourselves nutrients, whether it's in the Beyond Tangy Tangerine or juices, we can stabilize our hunger. We can feel less hungry, and this is why you want to, if you think that you can't just go on a straight juice fast or straight fast, you can do a juice fast or a juice water fast, and that can help, as Brandy says and as I've said, reset the digestive system. This is a great strategy if you're trying to isolate a food intolerance or food problem. Going clean for 2 days, cleaning out your digestive system, and then starting to eat again makes it easier to isolate problem foods or problem food components. Okay, so I hope that answers your question on juice fasting. As far as your sister goes, vitiligo is an autoimmune disease. That means it's an immune issue where the body attacks itself. That's what all autoimmune diseases are, all 80 plus, 80 to 180, depending on who you ask. Autoimmune diseases all are manifestations of an activated, jacked up, confused immune system. Whenever you have a jacked up immune system or a confused immune system, you want to focus on the digestive health component. That means focusing on foods and eliminating problem foods. You can do a juice fast to do that, as I say, or you can use probiotics, or you can just try to isolate problem foods and eliminate them. The fact that your sister, Brandy, has chronic headaches and body aches and pains, that just corroborates the fact that there is some kind of digestive problem. Something is getting into the system through the digestive tract, messing up the immune system. So focus on foods for all autoimmune diseases. By the way, vitiligo is an autoimmune disease of the skin, where the body's immune system will attack the pigment-making cells, rendering the skin pale and white in spots. And it's not like life-threatening, or it's not a life-threatening problem, but it can be cosmetically unpleasant, and it's also a sign that you may be having an immune problem inside the body, which may be life-threatening, or at the very least maybe shortening your life, or accelerating your demise, or leading to some other, God forbid, horrible health crisis like cancer or some other health issue. All right, I'm Pharmacist Ben. We'll get your phone calls when we come back. 855-660-4261 is our number. We'll be back on the Bright Side right after this.
Hey, gang, as you can imagine, living with the moniker America's Mr. Right can be kind of tough at times. But you know what? It's easy to live up to the challenge when you're feeling good. Hi, everybody. I'm Jason Lewis, and that's why I watch what I eat and supplement my diet with great products from Youngevity, like their great vitamin mineral complex drink, or a protein shake, or my favorite, probiotic dark chocolate packed with antioxidants. You know, I love these products, and I'll bet you will too. And now you can get them all at JasonLewisTeam.com. Now, look, these are just the things I like from Youngevity, but if you're looking for, say, a sports drink endorsed by an NBA All-Star, or a shot of Pollen Burst, the best energy drink on the market, it's all here, too. All you have to do is go to JasonLewisTeam.com or call 1-855-310-TEAM. Now, that's 1-855-310-TEAM. Get all these products and more and feel like America's Mr. Right. It's JasonLewisTeam.com.
So we decided to upgrade the look of our home.
You know, improve the curb appeal.
We decided to add the look of stone to the exterior.
We really like the stacked stone look.
Yeah, but when I checked into the price, it was ridiculous. No way could we afford it.
Then a friend told me about Genstone. Genstone.
Genstone comes in lightweight panels made of polyurethane. They've actually engineered the hassle out of installation. No mortar, no mesh. It was easy. Even I could do it.
We just screwed the panels to the wall and it looks like stone. I mean, it really looks like stone.
Yeah, from the box to the wall in minutes.
We love the look of our home now.
And Gemstone is durable, comes with a 25-year warranty, and offers additional R-value for insulation.
If you want the look of stone at a price you can afford, call Gemstone
at 855-955-STONE.
Trust me, you'll save money.
And you'll love the look.
855-955-STONE. That's 855-955-7866.
We all know that Berkey Water Purification Systems are the most trusted name in water filtration. As an authorized Berkey dealer for over 6 years and serving thousands of satisfied customers, the Berkey Guy offers amazing specials for Berkey Water Filtration Systems. The Berkey Light Systems include a set of self-sterilizing and recleanable black purification elements that purify water by removing chlorine, pathogenic bacteria, cysts, and parasites to non-detectable levels and remove harmful chemicals such as herbicides and pesticides. Order the Berkey Light System today, complete with 2 black Berkey elements for only $231, and the Berkey Guy will ship your order free of charge. With the purchase of a Berkey Light, the Berkey Guy is also offering a set of fluoride and arsenic filters for only $39.99. That's over 30% off the retail price. Call the Berkey Guy at 1-877-886-3653. That's 1-877-886-3653. Or order online at GoBerkey.com. That's GoBerkey.com today.
Yeah?
Did you want to see me, sir?
Well, I did, but now that I do, I'm not so sure.
Sir?
Johnson, I got a mission for you that could change your life.
Oh, good, sir.
It involves traveling halfway around the world without so much as half a clue of where you're going or what you're going to do when you get there.
Situation normal, sir?
Uh-huh. Well, I'll be leading this mission, Johnson, so I'll be telling you what to do.
You, sir?
That's right, Johnson, and I say first things first.
Oh, good plan, sir.
And what I say is first is food. Always remember that, Johnson. Food is a big deal.
Sir, my brother-in-law can give us a really good deal on some surplus MREs.
Johnson, if you've got half a brain in that empty head of yours, you'll call the freeze-dry guy like I did. That food is better for you, it rehydrates faster, and it's good, Johnson, and it keeps for up to 30 years.
Will we be gone that long, sir?
Well, I hope not. Now, get your supplies organized and meet me down to the pier at dawn on Sunday. We sail at sunrise.
Yes, sir.
This adventure is brought to you by the Freeze-Dry Guy. Call 866-404-3663 or visit freezedryguy.com.
The nation's largest independently owned and operated talk radio network. The Genesis Communications Network. G's.
All right, we're back on the bright side. I'm Pharmacist Ben. Tomorrow we'll continue talking about cysteine, except we're going to talk about it as it's in terms of its toxic form. There's a toxic form of cysteine that has been recently associated with all kinds of health issues, including cancer, including heart disease, including Alzheimer's disease. Even blood sugar issues and all inflammatory issues may be associated with this toxic form of cysteine that you're going to want to know about and also protect yourself from. And we will talk about that tomorrow. On the bright side, our number 855-660-4261. Let's talk to Carl, the Truth Raider in Oregon. Welcome, Carl. What's going on, my friend?
The man that will keep you Obamacare free, Pharmacist Ben Fuchs. Good morning,
sir. Thank you, Carl,
sir.
the Truth Raider. What's up, my friend? How's it going, bro?
Mason iodine.
Yes.
The continuous effects from Mason iodine. I'm getting this condition where I'm getting like an orangish, kind of a yellowish hue to my skin.
Are you sure about that? I've never heard that from Mason iodine, but that is the color of iodine.
Yeah.
Actually, iodine's kind of purple. You're not turning purple, are you?
No, not turning purple.
It's got a little red. You got a little redness?
I had a little bit of redness, I noticed that. I don't know if that's associated with wearing a wristband or not. And for a long period of time, I was wearing a wristband, and I had never had any type of condition from it at all. And then I had like an irritation, like an itchiness or an irritation from it, and I took it off and it went away, but I had redness from that. But I noticed in my hands, especially in the palm of my hands, the center of the palm of my hands, I see like a yellowish, kind of an orangish hue. Around the circumference, around, below the digits, in the top of the palm, where you kind of in that padded area around the area where you might get blisters, and inside
you're getting a change in color there. A little redness.
Just a little bit. After a couple of weeks of usage of it.
That's very interesting.
So I cut back just a little bit to maybe 1 drop or 2 drops a day.
And did you notice a change?
It seems to be fading.
That's very interesting.
Enough.
I suppose it's not not impossible. You know, there's something called the iodine patch test. Have you ever heard of this? Where you actually paint a little bit of iodine on your skin and see how long it takes for that red color to go away. And I don't know if this works, actually. There's some controversy on whether it works or not. But the longer it takes for the iodine to disappear, the less likely you are to need iodine. And the shorter it takes to disappear, the more deficient you tend to be. That's called the iodine patch test. And I don't know necessarily if that's there's some controversy around that. The best way to know if you're deficient in iodine, actually there's no real way to know if you're deficient in iodine. You could do something called the iodine loading test and see if you take a whole bunch of iodine in the non-toxic form, iodoral or nascent iodine, and see if you notice any health differences. That's really the best way to tell if you have any kind of nutritional deficiency, is to take a whole bunch of that particular nutrient and see if you notice any health changes. But I don't know necessarily, to answer your question, Carl, the Truth Raider, I don't know necessarily that you're going to have redness, have a problem with the color change in your skin just by using iodine. Have you noticed any benefits, any kind of advantages, or you notice any health changes or improvement in your health at all, mental health issues especially?
Continue in my analysis of things. I notice I feel a little bit of a sense of, how would you put it, more fluidity in my gait and movement, for example. Perhaps.
How much were you taking?
How much were you strength?
How much were you taking?
When I'm taking the product Survival Shield, and I'm taking 1 or 2 drops in the morning, and maybe 1 or 2 drops in the evening hours.
And you notice that you have a smoother, more fluid gait? Is that what you said? Like walking?
Yeah, movement in my body, a sense of an inner core strength.
You know, I had a guy call. I don't know if you heard, about a month ago, a guy, Bruce from Connecticut, called, and he said that he used to walk out. He liked to walk in the woods, and he noticed that when he took the nascent iodine, he just got a sense of the numinous, a spiritual sense when he walked in the woods. It just felt really good mentally. I thought that was kind of an interesting benefit from iodine. Iodine is a really important mental health, or brain health, I should say, nutrient. In fact, one of the best ways to protect your fetus from brain issues or retardation or cretinism or any horrible things that can happen to babies when they're born is to make sure mom is supplementing with iodine. In fact, I think iodine deficiency may be the leading cause of mental retardation around the world. So iodine does have some important brain health benefits. Obviously, it's got thyroid benefits too. But you know what? The main role for iodine is not for the thyroid. It's not even for the brain. It's for the glands of the body. And that means the adrenal glands and the pancreas and the breasts, which contain glandular tissue, depend on iodine. Iodine supplementation for women is really, really important for fibrocystic breast disease, protection from breast cancer. So even though we hear a lot about iodine for the thyroid, and somewhat we hear about it from the brain too, its main role is to protect the glands, especially from cancer, female reproductive cancers, in addition to fibrocystic breast disease and fibroids in general. A big believer in iodine supplementation. Anything else you want to throw in there, Truth Raider?
Yeah, I'm going to take my drops right now as we speak.
Okay. Go ahead.
Right now.
Good to talk to you, Carl, the Truth Raider. Thanks for calling, bro.
Take care, bro.
Okay, have a beautiful day. All right. We do have some lines open for you, 855-660-4261, 855-660-4261. Of course, if you're interested in learning more about the longevity products, the ones I take and the ones I recommend, you can head over to brightsideben.com. We've got a shopping cart up there at brightsideben.com, and also a Join the Team link. I encourage you to check it out. If you haven't checked out the longevity products, if you haven't checked out the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, folks, what are you waiting for? I've been seeing the results on this stuff for 17 plus years, and I know I have an advantage because I talk to people, and I'm a public persona. I have a public persona, and I talk to clients and patients, and I've been probably talking to thousands of clients and patients since the late 90s when I started to get involved with longevity and getting involved with the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. So I have an advantage over you guys. I see the results personally. I get the letters. I get the Facebooks. I get the phone calls. What I want you guys to understand, what I want you guys to appreciate is you can get these same kind of results, and you can observe these same kind of results by sharing the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. If you've been using it and you've gotten results, share it with folks. Don't hold back on folks. Carry around those little packets with you. And just hand them out. They're probably, I don't know what they cost, maybe $1, $1.50. Hand them out to friends. Hand them out to family. Have them try it out. Have them put in their water, or carry a water bottle with you and share your water bottle with folks, because it's not going to take a lot of experience with this stuff to notice the results. Most folks will notice results from the Beyond Tangy Tangerine product within 1 or 2 doses, especially if you're nutritionally deficient. That's really where the advantage of these kinds of nutritional supplementation products come in. When you're nutritionally deficient, and if you're using liquid nutrients and you're nutritionally deficient, these things go right to work. The great gift of the human body is the sicker we are, the faster we can turn it around. The more weight we need to lose, the faster the weight drops off, and the more nutritionally deficient we are, the faster our body absorbs nutrients. If you want to observe this effect for yourself, take your Beyond Tangy Tangerine first thing in the morning. As I say, we're nutritionally deficient first thing in the morning. In addition to the fact we haven't eaten for 8 hours or more, we have gone to the bathroom, we've lost our water-soluble nutrients, our B complex and our vitamin C, and because the way the body works, the way the body is set up, the more deficient we are, the faster we absorb nutrients. First thing in the morning, you're going to notice results from the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. So if you're one of those folks who's been paying attention to me and listening to the program or listening to my presentations, and you're drinking water first thing in the morning, that's also a good strategy for getting energy first thing in the morning. You might want to try to, in addition to drinking a tall glass of water first thing in the AM, you might want to try throwing in a little bit. You don't need a lot, just a little bit of the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. Doesn't have to be a full-blown 2 scoops. You could even do 1 scoop or half a scoop, and you're going to notice as your body sucks up those nutrients that you have more energy, you have more mental clarity, and you have a sense of vim and vigor. You're more ready to start your day. That's the way you want to start your day, my friends, with a good solid dose of nutrition. Not with a breakfast, not with an Edward Bernays bacon and egg breakfast, but with a good solid dose of nutrition. And if you get that nutrition in a liquid format, like in the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, that means it's going to go right to work. Other ways to get liquid nutrition first thing in the AM, you can do your smoothies, you can do soups, you can do vegetable juices. Yes, you can do bone soup first thing in the morning. In fact, bone soup first thing in the morning is a way better breakfast than anything you get at McDonald's or Denny's or in a restaurant, or even better than a bacon and egg breakfast with oatmeal and Pop-Tarts that you make in your kitchen. Just some bone soup, liquid nutrition, or a smoothie, a whey protein smoothie, and of course the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. And there's lots more of these wonderful nutritional products from Youngevity, and I know I just talk about the Beyond Tangy Tangerine a lot. That's because the BTT is a great way to demonstrate to yourself or to demonstrate to your friends or to your family or anybody you want to talk to about nutritional supplementation how effective, how powerful, how potent a good nutritional supplement program can be. The BTT, because of its dense nature, its nutrient-dense nature, and its liquid format, goes right to work, goes to work quickly, and most folks will notice lower blood pressure, appetite suppression, weight loss, stabilization of blood sugar, etc. within 1 or 2 doses. You can find out all about it at brightsideben.com, and I encourage you to join the team, the Brightside Ben team. Click on the Join the Team link or call the Brightside Ben phone team at 866-735-2470. Let them know you want to join the Brightside Ben team and help spread the word about the power and importance of a good nutritional supplement program. All right, that's all the time we have for today. Tomorrow we'll continue talking about cysteine. We'll talk about its toxic effects and what you can do to protect yourself. I'm Pharmacist Ben. Thanks for listening, folks. Have a wonderful, beautiful, beautiful day. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye for now.
Does advertising on the Genesis Communications radio network actually bring positive results? Let's ask
Thomas Baldrick from Freeze Dry Guy.
And do the GCN listeners let you know they heard your ad?
Customers do let us know they've heard Freeze Dry Guy ads on GCN. They seem to be very loyal listeners to GCN, and they stay with those shows, and subsequently they stay with our business too.
Looking for positive results? Contact Lee Wickenhauser at 877-996-4327, extension 107.
Do good people ever want to call an attorney just to find out if they're right or wrong? But every time you think about calling an attorney, what are you forced to think about first? Money. If you could call as often as you wanted and talk as long as you need without a bill, would you call? Worry less and live more with lsprotection.com. That's lsprotection.com, or call 855-340-SAVE. That's 855-340-7283.
Results will vary from case to case.
American gardeners and fellow patriots, make the right choice with your money, time, and your family food supply. Choose 100% pure heirloom seeds in the Survival Seed Vault from MyPatriotSupply.com. Why spend more? The Survival Seed Vault from MyPatriotSupply.com is only $37.95 and includes 20 varieties of pure, hardy, easy-to-grow heirloom seeds. Yes, only $37.95. That's 70% less than our competitors. You could buy 3 Survival Seed Vaults for less than one of theirs. The Survival Seed Vault from MyPatriotSupply.com includes detailed planting and seed-saving instructions and ships same day. Plus, all orders over $49 ship free. MyPatriotSupply.com is American-owned by patriots like you, passionate about freedom and preparedness. Call now, 866-229-0927. That's 866-229-0927. Or discover more emergency preparedness items when you order at MyPatriotSupply.com. Choose the original. Choose the Survival Seed Vault at MyPatriotSupply.com.